Yo, what's up everyone? It's Oi Gaming here again, and I am sorry, but there is going to be no audio from the game in this whole clip because when I was recording I forgot to, capture that audio. I do apologize. But let's jump into talking about the Yule Festival. What happened there, Ubisoft? What happened there? So on my original save, which I had more than 50 hours clocked in, the Yule Festival was just not appearing. As you guys know, it ended yesterday on January 6th, around, we had 24 hours. So we had a certain amount of time to complete it yesterday. And I was trying to jump in, but it just didn't register for me. And so I looked up online and it said, you know what, the Yule Festival, there's a bug and it's probably not going to get fixed. So what I did was I went into one of my saves from when I had clocked in about around 27 hours. And right there, the Yule Festival was still active. So I went ahead and did my best to get the Yule Festival going on this 27-hour account. It took me a while because I still hadn't done the whole missions to get an alliance in England. So I grinded for like 4 hours just to get the Yule Festival, and luckily I got it. So you can see right now, here I'm fighting in the Yule Brawl. And basically you get as drunk as possible and you fist fight until round 10. You can see I'm round 7 facing Goliath here. Now, since this is the furthest I've ever gotten at this point, I didn't know there was going to be other people besides this guy. Because this guy, Goliath right here, already kills me in one punch. In one belly hit. It's not even a punch. That belly hit charge that he just did, it'll kill me, wipe out my HP, and I'll be done. And that's after going through these brutal rounds of punching people, because it's just very grindy. And you can see how much HP he still has. I'm barely doing any damage right here, and I'm just trying to clobber him as much as possible. But in my mind right now, I'm like, okay, this is the final boss. I just gotta survive. And little did I know that there would be round 8, round 9, and round 10, which, I'm pretty sure all of the people after this are just one of those red hit attacks, those major attacks, almost always wipe me out. Luckily I have grit, but it really doesn't recover my HP too much. And the ale that you drink after each round only gives you like a quarter of your HP back. It really doesn't fill it all the way. But you can see here, I'm scared of everything, because since I know one hit will pretty much end me, I don't want to redo the. I mean, I did redo the rounds 1 through 6 probably 4 times or 5 times before I got lucky here, and for some reason I was able to dodge most of the things, but I was having really bad luck. In the center of this ring there's some mud, and for some reason my character would get stuck there. I don't know if there's actually mud in the center of the ring, or if it was just my character was bugging out, because I did find that the Yule Festival was just glitchy overall. My computer would start glitching out once I went into this area, and it was just a bad event for me. I only bought a shield, and it doesn't even matter because it's in this it's in the save slot where I've only played 27 hours. But in my other save slot where I've played 60 hours, I'm not gonna undo that just to have the shield from the Yule Festival. So it's really unfortunate. I did miss out on this event. I wish I could have done it legitly, where I go into my account and it's just working, and I would have loved to get all the decorations and everything with the coins, but unfortunately it's just the way it is sometimes. You're gonna miss out on some events when there's glitches and bugs. But I don't know, maybe I just supposedly the glitch was because of if you're offline or whatever, then you're online, then the Yule Festival will go out. I'm never offline, but apparently I still was able to trigger it. So you can see I defeated Goliath somehow, luckily. And then it said continue the next round, and I'm like, what? Continue the next round? So who's this gonna be? And then you can see I recover my HP here with this ale. I don't know how they're drinking that much, but they're crazy Vikings, so they have the strong liver. And then you can see I was like, what the heck is this guy? And he just smacks me with his butt. He does he's got this drunken style Freaking, let me help you over here. Let me help you. Come on. Freaking chasing me with his windmill attacks and his booty pops, and I'm just like, what the heck? And you can see how off guard I was. Look at my HP. I'm just like, oh man. Pretty much, if I would have, I don't know if after round 7 you get to start at round 8. I doubt it. I'm pretty sure you got to start at round 1. I never was able to test this because I was exhausted after these 10 rounds. But this guy almost wiped me out right here, round 8, and then I was like, well, I can't lose now. I mean, I have to see this through to the end, right? There's got to be an end, and fortunately, there is an end. It's round 10, and I might just skip to that because honestly, round 8 and 9, I'm like doing like the 3-hit, 2-hit strategy and just dodging and running because it's just not possible for me to take that many hits. Like I would have loved just to brawl it out like how I did in rounds 1 through 6, but it just wasn't possible for me because after one hit, my life just did not hold up. Especially because in this account right here, the character is probably like level 50 something. You know, it's not like in my level 60 account where I'm almost at 100. So my HP is not that great here. So the he just dives. The Yule Festival just did me dirty. So yeah, I'm just gonna go through these rounds and just show you what I went through for just to get to the final round. You can see like his signature move is just throwing himself, and almost whenever he's about to like hit me, every time I dodge. But there is sometimes where these hail bills or that cart over there make me feel like I'm gonna get stuck, and then I'm just like, oh man, like is this it? Is this it? Since my HP is so low, like right here, I don't know how he missed me, but he dove into the barrel instead of onto me, but he almost got me right there. And then I was just like, oh, would I have tried again? Probably, most likely 100%. If there was more rounds than 7, since I knew there was more rounds than 7. Ooh, drop kick. I would have definitely kept trying, but it's just I had to take like a huge break in between like trying this event because it's just like annoying when you get killed by one hit. It's devastating, right? Like you're trying really hard. You keep hitting these guys and then they just need one hit and they take you out. Like come on. Like that's not fair. But rounds 1 through 6, that one hit won't really do anything. I think round 7 and on, that's when you got to start being super careful. And it's fair, I guess. You get a lot of coins for this. I think you got like 100 and something, 170 coins if you were able to get to round 10. And then you get coins either way if you just do rounds 1 through 6 also. Like I think you get like 40 coins or something like that, or 20 coins. So it's still pretty good. But yeah, the Yule Festival items were I didn't look at them beforehand. Like I thought they were gonna be special armor, but it looks like the Huntsman armor that I already collected just by playing the game. So it didn't really appeal to me too much. And you could see if you ever knock them out of bounds or if they're too close to the edge for too long, sometimes it'll reset us in the center. I don't know if you noticed that sometimes the screen goes black and it goes to us being in the center again. That's not me editing anything. That's just the game resetting us to the center so the fight can keep going. And I'm about to take this guy out, but he almost gets a cheeky last red hit right there. I don't know if you're like, there was some lag here. I don't know if I'm drunk or if it's just the Yule event being laggy, but he almost killed me when he was like one hit away from being dead. And then I was like, okay, was that the last guy? Yes. And then, of course, since I see this sequence, I'm like, oh god, there's one more. I think there's 2 more actually. And you can see like my HP does not go to max, right? Since I took so much damage right there on that last one. I'm over here barely standing up, and these guys look fresh as foxes over here doing cartwheels and all this mamba jamba stuff. And they keep diving towards me and like but these 8 and 9 pretty much have the same type of attacks. This guy's like windmill diving, and I'm just probably gonna skip 9 because it's pretty much the same as 8, and let's just go to 10. Alright, so here we are. I just beat round 9. And we're gonna go into round 10 here, the final round, finally, thankfully. After a long and tedious, like, 14 minutes worth of fighting, of grinding pretty much, you finally get to meet the Yule Brawl boss, the final round, this behemoth right here. And he's like running after you. I'm just like, well, I'm not ready for this. After like 9 rounds of like soul torturing grinding, I'm just like, I have to fight this beast. Like, you see how scared I am? I'm just punching once and running away pretty much. I'm like, I know one. I don't even know. I don't even want to find out how much damage one of these punches can do. I think he does end up like grabbing me, yeah, and flipping me, and that doesn't really do damage, so I was relieved. I thought I was dead. I honestly, I almost dropped my controller right there, and I was like, you know what? It's not worth it. Like, I'm not gonna do these 9 rounds again. But I get into the rhythm of it, and I'm just like, okay, his sequence is not too bad, too terrible. I can hit him twice, maybe 3 times, but twice is super safe, and just like dodge. And this guy's kicks and throws, I can handle them. Like, I can take his throws, but I didn't want to risk the kicks. There's several times where he's like tries to do some low sweeps or mid sweep kicks, and I'm just like, nope. I luckily dodge it and don't get hit, but I don't even want to find out. You saw that shoulder move right there? That luckily that I don't know how that didn't hit, but you saw I was kind of stuck in the mud. This arena, man, was not doing me any favors. This whole festival was just not doing me any favors whatsoever. But I really wanted to kill this final, like, I really wanted to get the brawl done. Like, I was like, I know I can get the brawl done. Like, I fought all these zealots, I fought all these other beasts. Like, I can fight a bunch of drunk guys, right? Like, it's not, I'm drunk too, but I'm gonna be able to fight these guys. So this guy's chasing me over here, the giant of the Yule Festival, the biggest dude here, trying to kick me, trying to knock me down, trying to bully me over here, but I'm not letting myself. I'm just dodging, hitting him once. I'm playing it smart. I'm playing the long-term game here. I know that if I take my time right here, I won't have to do rounds 1 through 9 again, and I can just beat him. And you can see his life as at a quarter, like a quarter of it is gone already. And I'm just grinding patiently, hoping that his drop kicks, his other type of kicks, and his shoulder moves won't get to me. But usually when he throws his shoulder towards me, I know I have like some time to punch him once or twice. But yeah, at this point, I'm just like on edge, trying to stay focused, trying not to make any mistakes so that he does not get the upper hand and just ruin this, pretty much this win streak. Because once you get defeated, you got to start at round 1. As far as I know, for as far as round 7, that's the time, that's the furthest I've gotten and lost. That I had to restart again from round 1. But I'm not sure if once you beat Goliath in round 7, not sure if you can restart from there, or if you restart at round 0. So I'm just fighting him, trying to stay alive here with half of my HP. This guy is over here trying to just kick me and throw me in the mud, but I'm just trying to stay right here. I get stuck, but I always dodge like at the last second and I get saved, but I always get stuck on that cart. It's super annoying. And then we're rushing into this last segment of the fight, and he's like drop kick throwing, and I'm over here just two tapping, dodging, and trying not to get killed, trying not to repeat the process of doing the whole Yule Brawl all over again, because it would just be torture, like I already said. And you can see he's not giving in, even though he's drunk, I'm drunk, we're drunk, fighting. He's not gonna give in easily, and I have to be careful, because even though I'm getting to this, you can see his I'm about to stun him. Like the top bar of that yellow section of his HP, the yellow section, is about to get wiped out. Once that gets wiped out, I can give a stunning blow, and then once I give that stunner, then I can pretty much wipe him out. I believe that would be the finishing blow to him. You can see he's still trying to drop kick me. I'm just waiting. I'm just being careful and waiting for that. I thought my life was gone right there, but it was my stamina. waiting for me to get those critical shots in so I could finish this guy. You see, he's still throwing himself on the ground. There it is. There's the stunner. And then I go for it, but apparently it didn't do that much damage. I have to keep grinding. I thought there was gonna be like a a finishing knockout move, but it wasn't. It was just it gave me the chance to hit him twice. Basically what I've been doing already. So not worth it unless I missed the stun move somehow and you guys got it. Let me know in the comments below if you guys were able to get a clean cool finisher. Let me know how far you guys got in this Yule Brawl, and if you like this type of content, don't forget to like and subscribe. Once again, I'm sorry that there was no sound for the actual game itself. That was my bad, but I'll make sure to next time I'll make sure to definitely get the audio in, because I don't know what happened. I got distracted. I was excited, right? I got to round 7. I wanted to survive round 7, and here it is, the end of round 10, the final blow of round 10. And I'm over here besting every fighter, and I drank enough to kill a mid-sized ox, the champion of the Yule Brawl. Thanks you guys so much for watching. Oh, there's some sound at the end. Woo!
Let us do this again next year.
Nice. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.